guys, it's Natty. Welcome to my channel. So I was looking at this plant and I can't figure out why this one still looks terrible. Everything else in here looks good. It's growing really well. But this one, well, okay, some of my pearls are not growing, but so I was looking at it and I looked underneath here, pulled out some dead leaves, and look at the stem. It is rotting out. So I'm gonna chop it. I don't know, I checked the soil. This side's dry and this side still has some moisture in it. It's reading at a 2. So it's not overly wet. So I'm not sure what happened, but I'm gonna pull it out and hopefully get it to reroot. So I can try and cut it. Will I show you? I don't know if I can or not. Yeah, that's like smushy stem. And I already cleaned my scissors, so I just used rubbing alcohol. Look at that. What in the world happened, I wonder? Look, I can't even see this stem. It's right here, sorry. I need to pull it out, but it's gonna make such a mess, so I'm gonna have to use 2 hands to do it. But so for whatever reason, it's completely rotted out here. Oh look, unfortunately, I pulled all the leaves off and there is nothing I can save. It is completely, just completely rotted all the way to the top. Dang it, I waited too long. No bugs at all. I don't see any bugs in anything. So somehow I just, it just rotted, and I should have checked it sooner and I might have been able to save part of it. So bummer deal. Anyways, go check your plants. If you've noticed something is wrong, if it's just not doing anything, or if it's kind of shrivelly and it just isn't looking its best, check it. Look at its roots, look for bugs. This time there's no bugs, just rot. So go check your plants. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Look, I was wrong, you guys. Look right there. Do you see that little bugger? Oh my gosh. So I gotta check all these plants now and make sure there's no bugs in here. I gotta clean all my pearls. Dang it. Look at that little butt. I found a bug on this one too, on my gall and fingers, and I sprayed it already, but you guys, I might even cut this flower off. I was hoping to let it flower and then see, because I cut it off before and I didn't get to see the flower on this. So now I think I'm going to cut this flower, and so you can see how these guys are not looking their best either. I haven't paid attention, I thought, because I just saw this from the back. But look down there, it's just not doing well. So here we go again. And here, these ones, I'm gonna pull these out and we'll wash them up. Okay, you guys, this is turning into a crazy, I don't know, thing. They're, I guess, everywhere. I cannot see any. My beautiful Echeveria raindrop that I beheaded back in, what was it, April? Her flower has started to do that. So I'm considering that this one's got something too. I've tried to look in there. I cannot see anything from here. And she's getting another flower bud. However, if there's bugs in that flower bud, I'm going to just chop it off. And I'm going to check her again. I may pull her out and just check her and see if what's going on with her, because obviously there's something wrong, because her flower should not be turning down. And then my Lola here is, I don't know what's going on with this one. So I don't know, this one has bugs too. The pearls all have bugs. This one's got bugs again. So I'm sure this one's infested again. And then obviously these two I've shown you. This one's got, it may be bugs too, but it also looks like it's getting some rot as well on its stem. So this one I'm going to behead. You can't see it. I'm going to behead this one and then check it more closely for bugs. I may just, to be safe, I may just wash her up really well. I mean, you guys, this is ridiculous. This is all over. So I just went through and checked these guys and I couldn't find anything. But I don't know if these guys are still got an issue too, because the other pots were sitting right next to it and right here. So, which means that maybe this one has a problem, because look at this one flower as well. Look at that. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And see, this is another one of those plants that I just had checked in the first place because it wasn't looking very well and it was rotted. So there's, I don't know, this feels really soft too. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna post this just so you guys see, and then I'll post an update maybe if I end up having any plants left after this nonsense. We will see. But what you guys is going on? Why you stupid mealybugs? Oh, and see, look, I can't tell if there's bugs under that. Oh, you can't see. Nope, it's not gonna let me see it, but or if it's just the perlite or what. Oh, well, wish me luck, and hopefully some of my plants will survive. I don't know. Sorry, the focusing is not doing well. I hope it's savable. I don't know. Okay, here we go again. Yep, it was rotted. So there's the stem in here. So that's all put together. But it was starting to rot. And the leaves were like, there was no color left in most of them. So this is what we have left. And, oh, let's see, there we go. So we're gonna let it dry out and we will start again with this Lola. I mean, the leaves look, compared to the leaves that are on the top, you can see they're like lost their color completely almost. Well, okay, not completely, but I mean, they're almost translucent in some spots. Look at the difference in the leaves. So, but we got this beautiful top that we can save. So yay about that. And I've really looked her over and I don't see any bugs. I really don't. So I don't think she has bugs, but her stem has rotted for some reason. And I'll keep going with these. Okay, so what I decided to do, you guys, this time was just behead everything. If there was eggs in the soil, whatever, and I couldn't get it all out, I just decided, you know what, I'm not gonna chance it again. I just beheaded all of these. All these I chopped them, except my string of pearl, because their roots are so tiny that I can see if there's a bug. So everything else, and then this one I did not either because its roots are pretty small. I think they're okay. Can't decide if I should just chop her further up here or not, but can't tell if this is rot now. I might end up chopping her roots again. Well, anyway, so there's my raindrop again. Probably gonna be chopped again. But everything else in here, I have chopped them, everything. Cut off all the flower buds, and then I washed them in soapy water with rubbing alcohol mixed in as well, and then rinsed them really, really well. And then I actually had them outside drying in the shade, and I'm gonna put them back out there, but it was too loud outside to video this. So that's what I did with this. And then this was my big pot, my stuff that I had in my big pot. I saw signs of bugs, but not a lot. I'm just on I think one of these. So I decided, well, I'm not gonna chop these. I'll keep them. Oh, except the atoll. I did chop it just because it was leggy anyway. So I did chop this one from it, that pot. So anyway, these ones I didn't, and so they're drying as well. Wash the roots again, soapy water, and hoping that these guys are gonna be okay. I did have to throw away quite a few, well, a lot of the little smaller things I threw away. Some strands of pearls I did throw away. They just were, it was just too hard to get everything cleaned up. And then my daughter had had a sunflower that she planted at school, and its leaves were just covered in them. So I don't know if they spread onto her plant or if her plant spread it to mine. I don't know. Probably mine spread to hers. So I had to throw that away, and I feel really bad about it. But this is what we do, right? This is what we do. So this one, I found them on the Vera Higgins, the one on the right. These ones over here. Found some on here, and I cleaned them off. And that's all. So I'm gonna just keep watching it and cleaning it, because I don't think I can pull all these babies out, and well, I may end up cleaning them all out again. This has not been the Sunday that I was hoping for at all. My raindrop babies, however, look good. They're growing so well, and no sign of bugs. But you know, I've said that before, so I will make sure I keep watching and keep looking at them. So this is what the table looks like right now, and I'm not gonna put everything back here until I've made sure no more bugs are in sight and checked them over and over again. And this is what I'm gonna be doing this week. Keep checking them and keep looking and making sure there are not any. I mean, you guys, these are ones I've grown from leaf. So it's just depressing. And all of these ones are from leaf. My leaf propagation, and well, all of these from my leaf propagation. And oh, I'm depressed. I'm a little depressed. Anyways, I will update you guys this week and let you know how it's going. But I'm hoping, oh, and my cactus too had some mealybugs on it. And how the heck do I get those all off? I took a Q-tip. Let's see, you can't even see it through here. Let's see. Taken a Q-tip, and I've tried to clean them off as best I can, but it was also in this like hair stuff. So I cleaned that out, and I don't know. See what happens with this guy too. And these ones have been separated, and I looked on here and they don't have anything. Knock on wood. I shouldn't say that because they probably do. I'll probably come back through and check it and find more bugs. But hopefully everybody does okay. Look at that Lola. Isn't she beautiful? Oh. Look at this leaf though. Why is it all... This is like an air pocket right here. It's weird. Every once in a while they do that. I don't know why. Look at that beauty. Double head. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Okay. So these guys, I did not see any bugs, but the leaves, there's some issues with leaves. So I pulled a bunch of leaves off of this one and this one. And so again, maybe the mealybugs are just hiding down inside and I can't see them. But I will keep checking. I will keep checking and keep checking. And this one, I did have this other plant right here, but on further inspection, it was rotted all the way up the stem. Well, not all the way up, but almost. Enough that there was not enough plant left to save, so that one's a goner. And these guys I'll just keep checking, but so far these guys, oh, fingers crossed, are looking okay. I keep saying that and then I end up finding bugs, and these ones were okay as well. But I don't want to put anything back up on my shelf yet because I want to make sure I cleaned them. Okay, thanks for watching. Check your plants. Okay, so I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about this bug situation that I'm having. First of all, it must have been growing for quite some time because it had spread, my table here, it had spread from the one side to that way. And the further I got that way, the less I saw, okay? So I think that one euphorbia was where they started really taking off and where they maybe even had their nest or whatever, I don't know. But I feel like that's where it started, and I saw the signs of the sticky things on the leaves looked wet. I just thought, well, I spilled stuff on it or something, I don't know. And I kept not thinking about it and just ignoring it. And then once I realized what was the problem, I should have kept looking and I didn't. I think with our wet, really wet winter, really wet spring, the humidity here has been really high, which it's normally not. So I feel like all these things have contributed to the growth rate for these mealybugs. But I mean, and then I also have these little white flies, which I've never had before, so I'm not sure where those came from, but you know, I don't know. So anyway, my point is, I think once we see a sign that there's something the matter with our plant, look at your plant, pick it up, look at its roots. And like I said today, so I found, what, 2 or 3 of my plants have rotted at the stem. And they weren't showing signs on the top. They looked really pretty. Just down below, they kind of looked a little off. And then the other one, just the leaves kept wrinkling up and wrinkling up and wrinkling up. And I just, oh, it's fine. I just need to turn it. It needs more sun or something like that. Well, I should have pulled it out. I should have looked at the roots. And I would have seen what was going on. So anyway, let's check our plants. Let's be me. This is not to you. This is me. Check my plants when I see a problem. When I notice something is off, my plant just isn't growing right, the top is kind of weird or whatever. You know, I need to really pay more attention to it, and I will make sure that I catch it before it spreads. So anyway, just wanted to say I am sorry to Cacti Mania. I know they have been struggling with their bug issues, and then even that's the one that I've noticed was the worst, and I'm sure there's been a few that have noticed mealybugs here and there. So I think, again, the weather has contributed to the mealybugs with the wet, because they like moisture, they like it moist and warm. Whether it's warm from the sun or warm from a heater during the winter, you know, whatever. So
I think I started over watering too. I think I started thinking, oh, it's getting warmer, I should water more. Well, no, that's not the right thing for me to have done. I should have made sure the soil was dry. And I have a moisture meter too, and I use it more or less, but more or less than I should. So I'm going to be better about that. I think that's another thing I think is the problem, is I just was looking, not checking, I was just looking at it thinking, oh, it needs more water. Anyway, so these are all things I think that contributed to my issue. Cacti mania, I know you're struggling, and I wish you the best, and I hope you get rid of all your bugs too, and all you guys out there that are having struggles with it, let's get rid of these bugs. Let's get this cleaned up and feeling better. So I will update you later this week when I decide whether or not I'm going to repot, because part of me is wondering if some of it was the soil that I bought. I bought a bag of soil and it was smelling funky, and I just used it anyway. And maybe that was part of the problem too, was it was there was something in the soil, and I should have paid attention to that. So anyway, a lot of talk, not a lot of anything else, but I wish you all well. I hope you can control your bug situations. I hope I can. I hope my plants make it. And I hope you all enjoy your week. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm sorry if this is if you're new and this is the videos you've seen are my mealybugs. This is not the usual situation, but it happens. So watch your plants. Any signs, any stress, whatever, check them. Take them out of the soil, check them. And then, like I said, I did chop a bunch of them, so I'm hoping that it's all gonna be good. And I might buy another bag of soil and just not even use the one I have. I don't know, I haven't decided, because it's a big bag that I would have to get rid of, and I don't really want to do that. So anyway, good luck to you all. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.